And we back. What up? Episode 17.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What's up?
Yes, we finally did it a whole year, guys.
Another year.
It's been a year, right?
We did it
Nice
a
little
year.
journey. Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
January makes
Started
a
in
year.
January. Yeah, that was our first episode.
Toast to that. Let's fucking toast to
It's a
that.
successful one first year.
Successful first year.
Thanks for everybody following us.
We're almost
Yeah,
at
thanks for
1K
showing love,
on
man.
subscribers.
Support us.
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Y'all look in the views. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. So it's 2022.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for supporting us.
Yeah. You know, as we continue to grow, you know, we're gonna keep on
Put a
growing with
lot
you
of
guys.
work behind the scenes, like so.
That's a fact.
Time, energy, and
We
money,
appreciate
and
you
we do it
guys.
for you guys.
We appreciate that you appreciate us. So yeah.
So it's 2022. What's one goal you guys or one thing y'all looking forward for this year?
This year, I just want to practice discipline.
Discipline?
Yeah, that.
Discipline in every aspect, like emotional, financial, you know, health, physical, every type of discipline. Like I want to master discipline this year. That's it.
Yeah, me, I want to be more consistent with projects and like my clothes and stuff like that. And
Like the jacket.
Like
oh, look, y'all.
This the new merch.
Woo!
Fly Boy Varsity, you know what I'm saying?
We even got a new. We even starting with different logos. Fuck that. Open up the.
Open the jacket.
Open up the jacket.
Pow.
Man, pow, yeah. Can y'all see me? You see me now? You see me? It's the new shit.
So it's dropping soon.
These the
Drop,
hoodies.
these come today.
Wait, I got my brother.
Shit.
The hoodies is dropping
These come today.
ASAP, which you could cop these
Cop
from
it
now.
up.
The varsity next winter they'll be here.
yeah,
This is just an exclusive
for
to
sure.
show
This
y'all
is
what y'all got to
And
come
it's
forward
winter
with.
time. The material on these things is very warm, so it's like you can definitely wear this. Look, the back. Wow.
Get the back.
You get to get the back.
What you trying to do? Just take it off and show it.
Yeah. Nah,
That shit fire though.
but yeah, we gonna appreciate it, man. Thank you. So
To be more consistent.
Yeah, we gonna be more consistent this year. Bigger projects, you know, I just want to keep working, just keep my foot on the gas. I feel like as long as you're consistent, and you know, that's when everything will come through for you. Good, just be consistent though. That's the thing. Like me, I've been dropping the ball. I just been like, I be so overwhelmed sometimes.
Because you got so much shit to do.
Like I shut down. And that's not good. You got to learn how to balance everything and still be productive at the same time.
That's a part of discipline too.
Yeah, that's a part of discipline.
What
too,
about
so.
you? What's one goal for you?
I already like before I
Perfect.
Nah, I already make my list of goals. I made my list. Well, I made a longer list of goals this year because last year I made a list and I did it too early. So at the end of the year I had nothing to do, and I knocked them out too early. So this year I made a longer.
Too fast.
Yeah, I did everything earlier. But one thing on my goal list is to find something I enjoy to do, and what I want to do is learn how to drive ATVs.
Oh, okay.
So something fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I'm like, I want to start learn how to drive one of
Isn't
them
it
ATVs.
like, correct me, isn't it like, since being that you already know how to drive, shouldn't it be just like second nature? It's like a four-wheeler?
But you get hit by something, you done. It's nothing. You know, you're not inside a car protected. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference with
Nigga
this.
said the wheelchair wasn't enough?
I'm gonna get a disability.
Corey,
you know what I mean?
you inspiring people to do the
Word.
wrong shit.
I don't know, man, but
you got to be careful too. I almost killed
I seen
myself.
in Vegas.
you was on one of
Was that
those.
kid?
Yeah,
You was in Puerto Rico doing it?
How fast was you going?
I was only doing like probably like 30, 35, but you know how like them steep ass cliffs? Yeah, I got like literally like right to the edge, like, and yeah, it was like me and my girlfriend at the time. We looked down. Like,
Oh, so you almost killed both of them?
Yeah,
Both of
almost
y'all.
killed both of them. Yeah, it was like 20 feet down with the
What?
with the ATV. Yeah, we got because it just I don't know, something slipped and it was just
Something
stop.
slipped. What?
And then we
Can't
just
say
kept
that.
going, and it was
Something
like the
slipped.
edge was right there. We looked. That shit was like 20 feet now. It was like, yo, like
God
the
is
bike would've
good.
been-
All the
What?
time.
All the time.
Because I drove jet skis and I feel like, but it's water to
Have you done
protect
that
you.
in a wheelchair?
Yeah, the jet ski in a wheelchair.
How
yeah.
is that? Because I haven't
did that
done.
too. That's
fun.
Yeah, I did it
I
in
like
a
it.
wheelchair, so I gotta do it. How? Like,
Fire.
what do they do with
You
your
gotta be
legs?
careful. No, you trapped in. You stuck in. You good. You good.
But what do you gotta be careful with?
Because if you're going, you got your balance. You got to make sure your core is.
Oh, my
straight.
core's 30. You know,
Okay,
six pack
okay.
under here. Don't play with us.
That's
For
it.
me, the water was going in my eyes, so we couldn't see that salt water. That shit was going in my eyes.
Don't say that. I will go with some goggles. I ain't trying to go look cute, bitch. I'm trying to survive.
You ever seen the meme with Jay-Z? He's felt mad out his element. He's on the
Oh,
the
looking
ski.
mad silly.
Looking crazy.
Yeah, so that's one of my goals is to learn how to drive an ATV.
That's what's up. That's
That's good.
So what are we toasting to do? We got some nice little wine, some
Hey,
sweet
right?
wine.
So for 2022, I feel like we should. I don't want people to be too hard on themselves.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of times we're too hard on ourselves, like you know. And I feel like you need to the same way you show other people compassion and have empathy for them. Like you know, you need to show that to yourself also. Be more loving to yourself, like because I know me. I know when I do something, I feel like I'm messed up or whatever. I'm just like, yo, you fucking stupid, man. You just cursing myself out and going in on myself. But it's like if you talk that way to your friends, like you wouldn't have any friends, right? So you need to carry that, be the same way with yourself and be more loving to yourself. And you know, because where's that gonna get you anyway if you're talking like if you're always like talking down on yourself and talking it leads you to depression. That's what leads you to depression, really. If you just sit there and dwell on stuff too much, like damn, I shouldn't have did this and I'm like this, and you everything you have to say is like negative about yourself. It just keeps it's like a snowball effect.
Right.
One
Your
thing
worst
to-
critic.
Exactly. So you know, I just
Are you
want
an
us to be
empath?
more- Me, yeah, I'm definitely.
Jesse ain't a fucking impact.
Jesse don't give a fuck about nobody. So, you don't care about nobody with himself.
Jesse over here, I don't feel bad for anybody that feel bad for themselves because fucking life is what you make it.
You gotta pick yourself up by the bootstrap.
The bootstrap.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I don't know.
That's big, though.
Want us to, I just want us to
Just
be
be
more loving and more caring. Tell you
On yourself. Yeah, that's important.
Man,
Yeah, definitely.
my lady laugh at me because I be in the mirror. She said, "You always in the mirror talking to yourself." I said, "Man, you gotta talk to the realest nigga sometimes."
realest
I'm the realest
nigga.
nigga,
Why wouldn't
and I be
I?
like, "Yo, I be telling I'm the shit, this, that, and third." You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Every
Smiling.
day
You
I
got
wake up, what?
you. If you ain't telling yourself this shit, you gonna let
Who
somebody
gonna-
else say, "Who wanna tell you this shit?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
I
I'm saying?
do.
You know,
I talk to myself. I have no shame in my game.
If you don't tell yourself, then the world is gonna tell you.
tell you something about you know what I
The
mean?
world is gonna be like, oh, you're this and you're that, and you're gonna believe it.
And they
That's
gonna
why
be
every
more
morning,
critical.
As soon as I wake up, I'm a king. I'm a good father. I'm a good person.
So
I'm
what's-
this. I'm that. And that. All my
So
attributes.
what's tips for like that you would give? Because you do this with yourself. Like I said, you're big on self-love with yourself as well. So how do you, for people out there that don't know how to love themselves, what advice could you give them?
The best advice I could give you guys is to like find out what you like first off. Find whatever you like and whatever you love. Like me, I try to be more kind and more nice to myself. The same way you want others to treat you, you got to treat yourself like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. So whatever it is that I like to do, or whatever it is, like if I love certain like people that I like to be around and stuff like that, treat me nice and stuff. That's what I do. I just be around them and you know and things that I like to do. Like so I like concerts and little comedy shows, little outings, things like that.
So find your niche, pretty
Find your
much.
niche, pretty much. Yeah, whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you like. You know what I'm saying, like that's what you do to just make yourself feel better.
Yeah, and you don't need
Like
to
even for
depend
New
on
Year's, I
nobody.
did something small as I did something small as like get a pedicure, like a mani
did
pedicure.
self-love and
Yeah,
self-care.
self-love. You gotta love on yourself. It made me
How
feel
much you
better
did? What
about
you did for
myself.
the New Year?
I didn't do a damn thing. I ordered some food from this fancy ass restaurant. Ordered some duck.
Oh man, I'm not
Tried the
listening.
duck.
Man,
Oh, you ain't like the?
That's
man,
good.
Duck is
listen.
good.
If you get it from the
let me-
right place,
no.
you have to get it
Let
from
me
the right
listen.
place.
That whole week, people,
What?
my family's talking about duck. This dude talking about duck. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna order this fucking
Only
duck.
Chinese nigga that don't like
Bro,
that.
I ordered the duck.
Good, bro.
I call live. I'm like, what is this shit supposed to taste like?
It's supposed to taste like chicken.
It don't taste like chicken. It don't have a chicken taste.
Where
It
did you
tastes
order
like
it
a
from?
leather goose and I kept on thinking
leather
about
goose.
And I kept on thinking about Daffy Duck. I'm like, yo, what the
Daffy
fuck?
You think you
Duck.
eat
It was
black
greasy.
duck?
What?
It was just, and I'm like, yo, why is this shit? I'm trying to figure out what it tastes. I'm like,
Ordered the
this
wrong
is
one,
good.
bro.
First of all, in Duck's defense, the duck you ordered didn't even look like it was good. Where did you order it from? It's like ordering.
Thanks.
It's like ordering a
We ain't
chicken.
get a sponsor for them.
Right, like that's why the duck didn't even look good. Like it looked like when I first had duck, I had duck as a kid in Chinatown, and them
You never
motherfuckers-
had duck again.
No,
my
that
sister
was
said
some-
duck from Chinatown.
That was
good.
some good ass
Okay.
duck. It tastes like fried chicken. Like I would not know the difference. Like the animal tastes the same.
It don't taste like chicken. to
You
me.
eat lamb chops?
Yeah, I eat lamb
Fuck
chops.
lamb chops. I hate lamb chops.
What is
Lamb chops are disgusting.
Baby,
Nah, lamb
I
chops
hate
is
that
wild. You
shit.
wild.
Everybody just eating them now because it's the bougie thing to do.
Nah,
if I eat them shit,
the lamb, you gotta get the lamb
you go to
pops.
you go to the good steakhouses. Like
I'd rather eat a
Mastro's
pork
and
chop.
But yeah, I don't know about that duck. The duck
Eat a
wasn't all that.
pork
You know?
all. Chop is crazy.
But all right, so we toasting to self-love.
Self-love and loving yourself.
Loving
taking
yourself.
care of yourself this year.
So let's toast to that. Yeah,
More,
I'm toasting.
be more, loving towards yourself and just
Stop being hard on yourself.
stop being hard on yourself.
And you don't gotta depend on nobody else when you love yourself like that. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
You don't look for it from
nobody.
anywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's within. So that's it.
The
Ain't
French
horrible.
facts today is
What's up?
hot,
What's the
y'all.
French facts?
They hot as fuck.
Who's hot?
Because I was gonna sit there. I was like, I'm gonna choose a different route, but no, I'm gonna choose violence.
So what's the French facts of the?
So-
what's on your mind?
Why is it that? And this is a big topic, especially in the Black community. I don't know if you guys seen. It was a podcast with a guy, and then he said
I know
where Asian
exactly.
Doll was on it.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know the name of this podcast because it's not really important. There's nothing really popping about it. Asian Doll, I'm sorry that you even went up there and dealt with that disrespect.
Nah,
They
that
called
podcast.
themselves.
Come at their podcast.
Well, I don't know what's the
I
name.
think fits in something. Fits.
Fits and shits. Fits and shits.
Uh-huh.
They said, I don't do black women. I'm not a night rider. What the fuck do you mean you're not a night rider? What do you mean? And then the guy, this and it's talking about he's not black anyway. Isn't he from Sudan? Isn't Sudanese people from isn't that in Africa?
I don't know where he's from. He doesn't look completely fully black. The other guy.
But what does looking black mean? What is there a look to being black? The black woman is the only woman in the world that has the ability to create the Eve gene. Do you know what the Eve gene is? We can create a child from any race, just from ourselves. So now you're sitting there saying that you're not a night rider. And then there's another black guy on that show, even if he doesn't consider himself black. There's a guy that's on there and he's definitely black.
He's
Blacker than this jacket, this leather.
And what did he say?
I don't do black women. Their whole
like
show,
Shaniqua
their whole show is just based. And then it was a black girl. They had one on there, and they're like,
Tearing down black
They're
women.
like, you don't act black. Most black girls are loud, ghetto, da 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 da. And then it's like, only time. There are some women and that's a part of our culture. That's a part of it. If you're from the hood, embrace it. You don't have to be ashamed of being ghetto. It is a time and place to carry yourself accordingly. But on that shit, it's nothing professional about that show. Y'all have a bunch of women on there, and then y'all get white women, y'all get black women, then y'all get the yes white bitches or the yes black bitches that sit up there and they'll let you disrespect another black woman. But no, I would have had my wheels on your neck, nigga. It's no way that I'm gonna allow any man to disrespect black women. And that's the problem in the black community. Black women and black men alike, we disrespect each other so much that these other races think that they can disrespect us. And that's the problem. We don't stick together, so nobody respects us. Then they see us and then we put each other down so much that people think it's cute and it's funny when it's not. I have a black son. I'm not going to be outside disrespecting black men, saying I don't love black men. I come from a black man. You know what I mean? My grandfather was a black man. Everybody that I come from was a black man. Whether I be mixed with whatever I am or not, I identify as black. That's what I am. I am a black American. And the fact that so many of us, especially black men, because I'm a woman, so I only know from my perspective, because I don't go outside disrespecting my black brothers. You understand what I'm saying? I have to be disrespected by them for them to disrespect me. But most of these podcasts with black men on it are targeted to disrespect black women. They come up there, they talk about their type. Nobody asks you about your preference. You can have any preference in the world.
Yeah, why are you talking about your
you could
preference?
like
That's
who you
crazy.
want,
That's
fuck
weird.
who you want, do what you want. But when you speak about your preference, don't talk about why you don't like
Why do you
black
have to
women.
put someone down?
They
Why do you have
putting
to
black
put a
women in
race
there.
down?
Like, I like white women because black bitches is too loud. They too ghetto. They too this. They won't submit. They
He was like, we
won't
don't
do
do
that.
Shaniquas
Like
over here.
the
Like, that was
Shaniquas and
real-
stuff
that
like that.
was-
Like, no, that's uncalled for. If you like white women. By all means. I don't even really have a type. I like anybody
have
from
a
any
type,
race, but I'm not gonna go on my podcast
diss-
with my black men, my black brothers, and sit there and disown my race. Whatever I like is what I like. I don't have to. I could still respect my race while still being able to love another. You understand what I'm saying? It's black women that are with white men. It's white men that are, it's black men that are with white women and they still respect and love their race. It's only the
And
people.
they dudes look corny too. That was like
yeah,
for y'all to
they
even be
are.
talking of. Y'all look corny. You know what I'm saying? So, but what happens is that platform is built for you. Say you got yes women up there, so they not up there to even defend themselves in a way because their voice is more dominant over them, right? So they know how they couldn't say that in a room full of strong or different type of black women. So you know they allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So they know exactly what's gonna be the outcome of that because not all black men speak like that, right? But those highlights is the only thing that's pushed. That's the narrative on social media. You see what I'm saying?
That's why. But that's why I said exactly what I said. I'm not gonna use that as an excuse to attack all black men just because there's an idiot somewhere that happens to identify as black that disrespects black women. I know a bunch of respectable black men. I know a bunch of black men like you guys. Y'all big up black women all day. You know what I mean? And that's the perfect thing. You come from black women. You know what I mean? You raising black women. You might have a black daughter one day. I know you want boys and shit, but you might have a black daughter. You know what I'm saying? So how can you disrespect what you are? And it's a lot of them, they don't love themselves, and you don't love your mother. You don't love your father. So you hate yourself. And in doing that, you try to go have a baby with the next race and then make a white baby, make a Spanish baby, whatever. But that's still another.
He was black and black.
Most of the dark-skinned people, and that's the problem, a lot of dark-skinned people really do not like they don't like themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a problem. Love your skin. No matter what skin color you are, you're beautiful. White, yellow, dark, whatever, it does not matter. Love yourself so that you can love others. And that's big on what you said too. Stop being so hard on yourself, because a lot of people, they don't know how to just self-reflect. They self-project. So they push they push what they see on themselves onto other people. So because you hate yourself, you coming outside every day, spreading that hate on the world, and then you making the world a miserable place. When you can just shut your mouth and make it easier for everybody else, because nobody else wants to hear the negative thoughts that come out your mouth. And the only French facts of the day is black women and black men learned how to respect each other. And it goes both ways. That's what I'm saying. Black women and black men learn how to respect each other. Stop putting each other down, because you make it harder for the ones that actually love each other. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm raising a black son to love a black woman. But guess what? If he does not choose to love a black woman, he's still gonna have respect for a black woman. If he brings home a white woman, I'm not gonna say, hey, you can't come here. No, I'm gonna love her the same. But she has to have the same love for my people that I do. And that's it. You understand what I'm saying? Love yourself, and then the world will be a better place. Stop spreading that hate. Black people, we are each other's biggest enemies. It's not the police, it's us. We kill each other every day, and then we blame everybody else. No, it's us. Stop being the problem. Stop blaming slavery. It's a time to take accountability. Right. Stop being weak-minded, because the Willie Lynch theory is working. Everything that they put in us is working because we are allowing it to. The second you break those curses, the easier it'll be. And that's the French facts. I'm not even gonna speak no more on this ignorant shit. But that podcast needs to just be shut down. Y'all disgusting and ugh. Ugh.
And if y'all want to debate, you could come on our show to debate. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because there was no other men out there, debating with y'all. They're going to say that around females because they, like I said, they're going to feel like they more dominant.
They think they alpha males. Y'all niggas is below betas. Like,
they argue with women all day.
Betas.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So, if y'all want to pull up. That's we could do that. We can have a debate. We can have a real debate on our show. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real debate about it.
You're not talking to nobody educated. And that's why Agents are, I'm so happy that you stood up for yourself. You carried yourself like a strong black woman, and you left that show. You don't have to deal with that shit.
All right. So with that being said, it tied in with even what Lau said about like self-love, because a lot of that is like, because you can't, how do you talk bad about something that you're a part of, right? Your mother is black, right? Yeah. Yes, we have our differences sometimes within the community, right? But sometimes people like to broadcast certain things where sometimes you can keep it to yourself.
That's it.
You know, because your platform is huge. So the narrative, like outsiders looking in, they're going to think like, oh, this all black women are like that.
Yeah, that's your own personal preference. Why
that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and with every culture, they got something wrong. You know what I'm saying? We all got our flaws in every culture.
But it's only in the black culture where we make it seem like it's so hard being with each other. And then I think
that's the narrative.
That's diluting our race even more. You're not even talking about the positive shit, like all the black businesses that's prospering. There's so many more. This is the most black millionaires that we've ever had ever. Do you understand
marriages
that?
And stuff.
But the black marriages are up. Like you got to follow the black pages, because they do like the Black Man Can and those.
But the only ones that get broadcasted, the ones that get put in these blogs, the one that get put is the negative ones, and that's unfortunate.
They don't want to promote positivity and people loving on one another. Us loving on one another and stuff. That's not good. What do they get out of that, right? Negativity is what gets most of the comments. It sells. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. So, this part of the episode we're gonna do a little differently. Like, but we said what we was gonna do is have you guys ask us questions, and we're gonna do like some kind of like a rapid fire. We're gonna answer them, and
you answering first today.
Answer first.
We gonna let him put himself in the hot seat.
All right. So the first question that was asked us was,
that one is two questions in one too.
What's that?
So ask one of them first. So Have we? That one was. Have we ever or would we date somebody with a disability?
Me and Jesse talked about this.
Oh.
So, when we first met, we talked about this years ago. Like
It changed though. It changed with me.
What you said, Jesse?
At first, I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Cause the simple fact that it's more of a like getting away shit. Cause I'm like, yo, I think about the bathroom. Like I gotta use the bathroom, she gotta use the bathroom. We about to play bumper cars to get in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? How that work? Or you know, if we doing the nasty shit and somebody fall off the bed, who gonna help her up? Who gonna help me up? We need help. You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I mean? We always and then say we argue, we always gonna be bumping it. But there's some beautiful, like my sis right here. There's beautiful sisters out there. Beautiful woman with all type of disabilities. With I guess I was closed-minded when I first got injured because I'd never seen it. And yeah. Listen, put that leg up on my lap. Put that leg on that, sis. Listen, sis. I would definitely date that. It changed, definitely changed. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I get them in my DM too. They pull up in my DM. They roll up in my DM.
Roll up in your DM.
They crunch in my DM or you know what I mean?
They roll up. They roll up.
They roll up.
Did you say they crunch? What the fuck is
crunch.
No, I thought you was talking about the people with
crutches,
the crutches.
I got all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would definitely I think, and I feel like it'll be a different understanding too. I think they will understand you.
So with the wheelchairs in the car, how you gonna fit both of y'all chairs?
Nah, we can make it happen.
That used to be my thing. This is the reason why I used to tell Jesse all the time. The reason why I wouldn't date a woman.
Yo, shut up.
I'd be like, yo, all the chicks I've dated, they would help me put the chair in the car.
And they
So it's like now I gotta put my
Who's gonna help us put our chairs in the car, in the trunk? Like that was my thing. So I mean, but like the bro said, I do have a different perspective now.
Fuck off. He's a liar.
Nigga ain't fucking with nobody with disability.
He not fucking
I'm
with
the only
nobody.
one with disability in this house.
No,
I
don't even do wheelchair
shit.
That's crazy. Now at first, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, first of all, my dumb ass, I forget that I'm in the chair sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm just that crazy. I just like the way I move. Yo,
He stand up and piss.
I just don't move like I don't. It's just not a thing to me. Like I get that I'm in a chair, but it's not the first thing that I think of.
Yeah, not me.
Right? You get what I'm saying? Like so, I just try to if I see an obstacle or whatever, I try to do it myself before I even ask for help. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, and then but there's times where I do need help, and that's when.
So your biggest thing is the help. You think it will be
like how y'all gonna help?
How we gonna help? Yeah, I need help.
No, all right. So
put my chair in the back. I can't put my chair in the back and then put my chair in the back too.
This is good because I know a lot of couples though. Like now I know couples that's together and that have two disabilities.
Sex wise, her chair parked on the side of the bed, my chair on the.
How?
Is this
Nah, it's possible.
It's two chairs.
I'm trying to tell you because I say I follow a couple. I know couples.
I gotta lift her on the bed.
We're gonna learn all that. We're gonna bring them on the show because there's couples and they.
We gotta bring.
And I seen people. They said they understand each other better. Like some saying they get it. You see
right? But that's a fact. Of course, you would. You know what I'm saying? Like you would.
Maybe pass my catheter real quick because let me borrow your catheter. Like you can borrow.
One thing about it. Yeah, man. But my thing, but like you did say though, you did touch on something like it's now like especially being on social media opens up a whole nother world. There's so many beautiful women out there like with disabilities and and wheelchairs and just all types of different abilities.
But just because you're beautiful don't mean you're still not an ugly person. Just because you have a disability too. So
yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But there's so many beautiful sisters out there with So I just want to shout out to y'all.
Arms and fingers.
I'm gonna let y'all be nice on this one.
Would you?
I'm gonna be honest with myself. I honestly, I would fuck a person in a chair. I would go on dates with a person in a chair, but I can't be with a person
disability.
in a chair. I can't, and with a disability.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say disability because disability is such a broad spectrum. Because I date my baby father got a disability. The nigga's mentally challenged, so I can't say disability because I've been with one for many years.
That's what I'm saying. So amputee. I'm talking about any type of
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the same.
I could date. I would. Because at the end of the day, who am I to say, oh, I wouldn't? You know what I mean? But I'm talking about as far as wheelchairs, just the physical aspect of it, it's not gonna work for me because it's like, nigga, who gonna pop me up the stairs? Who gonna carry me up the stairs? Who gonna put my chair in the back? Because I don't want to fold my chair. And then if you could do that, that's cool. But I don't feel like doing that. It's just
what if he treat you mad nice?
It's a lot of nice people that want to treat me nice in chairs, and I would, like I said, I would date you guys. I would have a maybe we would have fun.
Oh, you just hurt a lot of people's feelings, Frenchie.
Personally, in a wheelchair, I just don't see how it's gonna work because I need somebody. And then when we have a kid, like, motherfucker, who gonna chase that little nigga? When me and my baby father go out with the baby, he got his certain shit, you know what I mean? That he physically gotta do. Like that I just, and then if we both in the wheelchairs, then it's gonna be people. Then it's gonna be people.
We need help, bro. Like
we need help.
It could be something as little as the curb, like on the sidewalk. I remember one time I was just sitting there for like 10 minutes. Like when I first got in the shit, I damn cried, bro. It was one time. I was in my old hood. I was in Far Rockaway, and I was just sitting there. It was the curb, and I just couldn't
looking
get up
at this shit like,
it was like
this shit type hot.
I was sitting there stuck. I swear to God, like a tear just ran down. I was just like. And then like somebody that I know, they came behind me and they start pushing. Like, hey, bro, what you doing?
I can't get up this curb.
It's like it's like if I'm with you, it's like I'm looking at you, you looking at me.
We both crying, nigga.
We both looking sad. Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy.
It's just facts though. And then it's like the crib. Now it's 2 wheelchairs in the crib. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Forget the chair. What about any type of other disability? Like if the person has a missing arm or missing leg or amputee, it got it.
I'm in pain from my spasm. I'm going through my shit. They on the other side of the couch. They talking about they nub her. They nub her or whatever the fuck going on. They need.
Oh boy,
it's different.
So y'all said no. I was very closed-minded at first, and now I'm open-minded about it. I wouldn't do it.
I feel their pain, bro.
No, you said you sitting on the couch like my nub hurt, yo. Nah.
I'm just saying we got shit that we going through.
We can say this shit because we disabled. You able-bodied motherfuckers. Y'all ever play with us? We gonna beat y'all up. But honestly, for me, the answer would be no because I have a child and I need somebody that.
You just hurt a lot of people feeling in DMs. They not gonna rate you.
No, like I said, I still leave it open to date, and we can have just nothing long term. Don't marry me, and then at the wedding,
don't marry me.
I want somebody to carry me over the thread. You want your bitch to be able to spin your chair around a little, a little razzle dazzle.
Both rolling over the broom.
But I don't want to fight because I know how the wheelchair community like to tussle. But Live shut it down for the nubs and stuff. I'm down for the nubs.
I ain't
you down for
the nubs. I'm saying
down for the nubs.
I scratch they nub if they.
Y'all mess with an amputee?
I would mess with a blind person, a deaf person.
Yo, all the blind people are dope though. Every blind person I ever met, I don't know, they swaggy. They got that talk.
Shout out to Blind Poppy. We had him
Blind Poppy. We had him on.
Supporting and showing a love.
They got that mouthpiece. I don't know how, but they
got this.
Think about all the great
like Ray Charles.
They had mad women like
who else was blind?
Like, baby, let me feel your hands. They just be on some
confidence level is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so y'all say no to chairs, man. Y'all can be open to other disabilities.
Live said no to nothing.
Live said shooting me there. I didn't say no.
I didn't say so. The bitch can be on the bed complaining about enough.
That's crazy.
All right, we gonna get killed on that one because I know a lot of couples that has.
But that's not us.
That's not perfect.
We can give our. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I will never. We made this whole platform to big up the disabled. Right. You know what I mean? But we have our preference, so we're not disrespecting other people with disabilities. We're just saying us personally. This is a question that y'all want to know.
It's an issue.
We personally, me and my brother Live over here is telling the truth. We just wouldn't. Jesse wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
And Jesse
I don't need to.
Vanity reasons at that. Like it's not even nothing else.
How we gonna take Instagram pictures? They gonna laugh at us.
Yo, shut up. What's the next question?
All right. So the next question is, Live. This is gonna be a hard question for him. Where do you see ourselves in 10 years?
Oh yeah, age. You're gonna be retired.
Well, you gotta see yourself. All right, let me see. I'll answer this 10 years. I'll go first.
Yeah, go first.
Married. I think I want to be married. Have 2 boys, twin boys. Living out of New York. I don't want to be in New York no more.
We see Florida.
Florida, Florida, Atlanta. Florida, Atlanta.
The beach is better.
Beach is always sand is better. Far Rockaway Beach, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I see myself.
Did he try to come for Far Rock?
Nah. The beach is better sometimes, Florida. But I say kids, married.
How many kids you want?
2. Only want 2 boys.
Niggas I only want two boys. So what happens when you have 2 girls?
I'm not having 2
Jesse
girls.
gonna like, put her back. So I'm not ready. Put her back.
Nowadays, you can control what you have, though.
That's what
Kanye did.
That's 2 babies.
Kanye did it.
Yeah, Kanye and
Kanye said,
Jay-Z and Beyonce did it.
Shut up. Do not speak that slander.
I don't want to
can't talk about them. We even get blow up. You can't talk about them yet.
But she had them babies.
So that's why I see myself in 2 years. I want to own a couple cribs. So I'm working towards that stuff.
Accessible ones?
Yeah, accessible, definitely one. You know, in a happy place, just keep on growing mentally. And just, I think for me personally, what's going to complete my happiness, and I say this as family, because y'all already know the kid thing is very important to me. So I'm fiending to have a child.
We can't wait.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm waiting for that. You know what I mean? I just got, like I said, pick the right woman.
We can't wait because Jesse always gives the children advice. Wait till he has the kids because he got all the fucking
I'm like, yo, what's wrong with them?
Jesse be like, Jesse like, so you let him turn him the wall?
Yo, he don't know. He think it's that easy.
Like I gave him the marker in the crib.
I got a temper problem.
Just like, so you don't beat him?
When that kid tearing his ass up, I'm gonna be crying.
Yo, Daddy, I said I want more milk.
Exactly.
Frenchie, come on now. Your baby drawing on the wall. I'm killing him. You not about to draw on this wall, son. That is crazy.
That's what kids do.
That's what all kids do.
They draw on walls. I just felt
Jesse is Jamaican, so you know they grow up a little bit more.
I just felt a sweat in my head.
They learn how to make rice and peas at that age, so we sorry.
Drawing on a wall? Jeez.
Jesse gonna be mad now.
You come to your house and drawings on your wall.
Working 8 jobs already at like 6 years old.
Well, that's why I see myself 10 years. No wall drawing.
No.
So shout out to my future kid.
But
You
you're
better
right,
not draw.
because your kid gonna be here before 10 years, so the wall drawing gonna come in about 2 or 3. You good?
Hey, come on, you see the wall.
Yeah, nigga, the wall. But not my walls. He ain't did it in my walls, not in my house. But he had to do it at my mama's
What
house.
if he do? What you gonna do?
I got the magic erasers. I'm prepared. Because you gotta know your kid. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared for your kid. I got the pink stuff and the magic erasers. Every mom knows. Every parent knows. The pink stuff and the magic erasers. Mr. Keith,
My
you get off of Amazon for
I
the
already
cheap.
know. So when he come to my house, he tear my crib up.
Yo, did you not see Live's IG this weekend?
No, he's wildin'. He's wildin'.
Live gave the caption because I was about to say badass kid. He was on AJ, like, in him up, like, mink. Yo. That's why I said, oh God, we could never have a play date because both of them is bad as hell.
You wildin'?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Who's older?
My grandson. I think by 1. No.
By 1 year.
1 year. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple. Not even a year. Like a couple of months.
2 months, right?
Yeah.
All right. So where you guys see yourself in 10 years?
Where you see yourself?
Live when they answer last.
Live is aging well, so he look.
Nah,
I look like he's 27.
This
so
nigga look young as fuck.
Yeah,
he look like he our age on this shit. So he's blessed, and that's the part. Blacks don't crack unless you smoke it. Don't smoke it.
Smoking crack.
And them Percocets and everything y'all doing now, y'all killing it down. Oh God, stop put the drugs down.
You gotta put the drugs down.
Smoke a little weed. Drink a little drink and relax. None of that lean and that syrup. Why y'all want to go to sleep so bad? Motherfuckers want to be up and awake.
How you trying to
Motherfuckers like,
I don't get it.
Yeah, bro.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
You never see somebody, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But in 10 years, okay, so my son will be 12. I want to see myself with, always wanted a big family, so I want 4 kids. I have a bonus baby because my son has a sister, so I consider her my child as well. So I already have 2, and I do want about 3 more kids, and I see myself being like big as hell, like famous. Like I'm talking about like I'm hanging out with fucking Beyonce and the motherfucking City Girls and of course Nicki Minaj. And Arrogant Taste when we doing my hair. And I don't know what it is that I'm gonna do. I just know I wanna do everything. Like, and I'm gonna just pace it out. I'm gonna be a millionaire in 10 years or less than that. But I definitely see, and I see this podcast blowing up so big that we're going to create platforms for everybody with disabilities at that point. And I just see success. That's all I want is happiness. I want to have to be. My only goal in life is to go to every continent because I might not be able to see every country. There's so many, but I need to go to every continent besides Antarctica and shit. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to there. No, it's too cold. What the fuck I'm gonna do out there? The population is like 45. Like nigga said, the amount of degrees is the population. I'm good. I'll see a picture, fly over it maybe, but I want to travel the world. I have to have been to every continent within 10 years and. Just health and happiness. I see myself being married I don't see myself being married at 35. I want to get married at 40. I feel like I want to give myself my time. 40 is a good age to get married.
Yeah,
I feel like you're still young and you still lived your life. And
you got everything out the way. You know what you want.
You got everything
You
anyway.
know what you want.
I want to be engaged by 35. Now, if y'all do see me married before then, my wedding gonna be lit as fuck. Like, yeah, that's why I see myself just happy, at peace, and my kids, and they're gonna be changing themselves. So everybody want to wait to have kids, right, Lob? Everybody want to wait to have kids, man. Oh,
I got that out the way young.
Look at Lob, he a fine ass grandpa. Look at the fine ass grandpa. That's why you gotta have your kids young, my nigga.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Thanks, Frenchie.
Jesse, you young. Shut up.
That's all right.
So me, 10 years from now, I just want to, like Francesca says, I want to work. I'm gonna work with all the big brands. I'm talking about I'm gonna do that, and my acting career, I got to take off. So I see myself on red carpets, all that stuff. I'm talking about with A-listers. Like I'm talking about the big dogs.
Will Smiths.
Oh, for sure. I'm about to be.
Lights,
I'm
camera,
I'm doing it. I'm trying to
He gonna
break.
be on Red Table Talk.
I want to be one of the first dudes in the wheelchair to push this thing. I'm talking about to break down the doors, and like that's the reason why I actually got into acting and all this stuff, because like I remember my acting coach saying like you want to see someone like yourself on
Representation.
Representation, and I thought about it. And I said I don't see myself. We don't see wheelchairs
And then
people
when
with
you do, they're
disabilities
not
don't
real
see that.
people. They're not really disabled.
Exactly. Yeah, they're actual actors, right? Acting it like he's in a chair.
They always
stuff
end up
like
walking
that.
at the end of the
So
movie.
yeah, that's the like the stuff that I'm gonna accomplish in the next 10 years is gonna be super crazy. And then after that, I'm like in 10 years come, I'm gonna be relaxing. But in this next 10 years, the span, like I already know the stuff that I'm gonna accomplish is gonna be like
It's just go hard. So when in that 10th year,
like,
you'll be relaxed. You could just
clothing
chill.
line, for like my business booming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be crazy. So I already know I'm about to turn up. I'm turning up now. I'm turned up already. You know what I'm saying? But I already know. Like my kids, they're grown. So I also
You want more kids?
Another
or no?
family. Yeah, I definitely want more kids. Like
How many more?
My daughter's 24. AJ's 18. So 10 years, she's gonna be 24. He's gonna be 20. Like they're grown. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I
Yeah.
want like 2 more.
That'd be
I would love
good.
to have 2 more. Get married again.
Oh, you want to get married again?
Again, yeah.
Oh, you was married?
2
then?
times.
Their mom, yeah.
You was married? You and Tom was
That's
married?
news to that's news.
That's crazy. And you never said that.
Yeah, I
You just
know.
be like my baby mother. You don't be like
know.
my ex-wife.
Yeah, I got my life.
We on the island?
Listen, I got to do my movie. That's coming. Like no, next year. That's coming. Next year, I'm shooting. Well, no, but we cause I got to tell my story. But at the end of the day, yeah, my kid's mom, we got married. Young.
He got the black people thing.
I got married on Rikers Island. Listen, I was facing attempted murder charge.
Island.
On the island.
I was facing a lot.
Okay.
Like I was a lot. I've been through a lot. I've been through it. We talking about I was walking and I was on my feet. Some dudes shot my brother. Shot the dudes who shot my brother. I went upstate. I did time. And as I was fighting that and doing that,
Got married.
got married to my kid's mom. Well, we only had one at the time. We had my daughter.
Okay.
And then
So
when
how
I came
long y'all
home
was
from
married
jail.
for?
When I came home, that's when we had AJ. We had my son.
Y'all still
Okay.
married?
No.
How long y'all was married?
It's black marriage. You know how black people be married, but they not together?
Nah, they was really married on the island.
No, I'm talking about
got
like,
married on
I'm talking
Rikers,
about
like,
after
but it
though.
wasn't
Really had to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So
like,
when y'all get divorced?
got divorced years ago. Like what? I don't know, about 7, 8 years ago, something like that. Yeah. So,
Damn, my boy done been married. He done had a life. I ain't lived yet. To my first divorce. You ain't did shit.
yeah.
All right. So 10 years, everybody go. That's
That's
achievable.
achievable. And I
That's
can
all
I can
easy.
see it for us.
I can see all that. That's
see it
very
for all of
easy.
us. This is light work.
Yeah,
I
it's
already
light.
know.
So yeah.
What's the next question?
Next question is, I feel like we talk about this all the time. Is the person asks, when you guys talk about your injury, your level, if it's what level your injury is it complete, incomplete, and where do we feel from? I'll start off. So I'm a T4, so thoracic, so it's like right around here.
The thoracic.
I'm a complete, so meaning that when you're complete, that means it's like barely feeling down there and stuff like that. It goes up. So, but I feel pressure inside, so I got internal feeling, which is different from incomplete. Because some incomplete people, they can have the same feeling. So it's all about how bad your spinal cord got injured, right? Complete means that your spinal cord is a complete cutoff.
Your spinal cord severed?
It's severed. Yeah, I said you turn my water off. I said that in the last episode.
Turn my water off.
But it's weird though, because with me, like I said, people look at me and it don't look like my injuries as high, because I function like everybody else. And I think because that's me working out all the time though. Like I move and I have, you know what I mean?
I always thought your injury was lower than mine because of his leg. You know how his
Yeah.
he still had it.
Yeah.
You were good.
I'm
so I
losing
thought it
them
was-
still. No.
Nah, it's coming back because you was doing the motor med consistently.
Yeah. So And as far as
So when you first got injured, do you feel like you regained more sensation since?
Yeah, so I did gain more sensation, but it's more. I'd rather not feel it because I said it's pain.
It's all the
so
all
I can feel like this, like the inside
it's
pressure.
just all pain.
It's pain. Yeah.
Okay.
If someone touch your leg and you're not looking, can you?
No, because it's the outside sensory is not good. It's pressure.
It's in. I get what you're saying.
I can feel heat, that type of pressure, but like sensory shit right here, sometimes no, can't. But and it's weird though because my spinal cord is injured because like certain parts of my body is more sensitive than others.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's
They say that when you lose something, the other part becomes more sensitive.
yeah.
Like I can hear better. I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I still can see. You know what I mean? Better than I could before when I was walking. It's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my level of my injury. How about you?
I'm a T6, which is a thoracic T.
It was T12.
I thought you were something.
let me finish. So I got hit at T6, but the bullet lodged at T11, so I function as a T11 incomplete, which means that my injury is lower, although I got shot higher. That's why people would always ask me, like, if you got shot so high, you know, because mine would really literally be like just 2 below yours. And they're like, if you got shot so high, how are you able to do this and that? It's because the bullet is at T11, which is lower down here, and that's where it's like my back is literally swollen in that spot. Does that happen to you guys?
No.
Like my spine is swollen in that spot because my spine didn't sever. Like Jesse said, I'm incomplete, meaning I still have some chances of getting some things back or whatever the case may be.
Thanks.
But no, it's not that with the doctors in the doctor's terminology because everybody knows I roll by faith and not by sight
that's
because
me too.
God is my first doctor and my final physician. I don't listen to nothing the doctors told me because the things that they told me in that hospital I would never repeat out loud because that's not my fate.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just saying scientific terminology, they said that we're not supposed to be able to do this and that. But I'm able to feel up to here it's weird. I feel literally everything down to here on this side and then here on this side. Because I got shot on this side. The bullet is on this side. So it's like I feel less on this side, but I feel the most pain on this leg. And like you said, I can feel the inside.
Yeah.
So like I can people always want to know like the skin part. Like if you touch me, if you poke me, I can tell somebody's touching my leg. You understand what I'm saying? I just can't tell where you're touching it at, and I can't tell if you're stabbing me or or just rubbing me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like painful or not, but I do know like if water is run, I can tell the difference between water trickling down and stuff on my body, and I can feel it over my legs. And then if somebody is rubbing my foot and stuff, I can tell it's my foot. It's weird. Like these injuries are so different. It's not one thing.
Yeah,
and
they tell you that in the hospital. They say that no two injuries are the same.
I can feel the inside of my legs.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You get what I'm saying? Like
I feel my stomach and all that stuff.
You feel the inside
feel
of
my
it, but
stomach,
like the outside part of it is weird.
Yeah,
it's
I
like the
feel that.
sensation is tricky. So like my legs, when people ask me, feel it, like no, on the outside I can't, but on the inside I can. So which is a good thing in the winter. I don't have to worry about being cold. You always be like, "Are you cold, bitch? I can't feel it." No, stupid. But yeah, that's my injury, and I'm good with it. Shit.
My level, I was declared T12.
This nigga's a L7. Fuck out of here. Go ahead.
Nigga be wiggling his toes,
Right,
right?
nigga be moving and shit. Get the fuck out of
niggas,
here.
man.
You stand up in the bathroom.
I was declared T12. That's the lowest level of the thoracic, right? And then after that,
Yeah, that's your lumbar.
Then it's the lumbar.
and it's the lumbar, which
So
is
you're right under me.
The legs, yeah. So after like.
You might be incomplete too, bro.
No, I am.
He is
No, I am
incomplete.
incomplete. They labeled me. They labeled me incomplete. After like 4 years, I went back for another diagnosis, and they labeled me L1. So I guess it got lower. As time went on. Yeah. So at first, I remember I couldn't feel anything, and then as time went on, progressed, I could feel slightly. Like it's weird. If you touch me up here, it's not this. I could feel everything, but if you touch me down here. I still feel it, but it's
You
not
feel
the same.
differently.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. But and it lightens up the lower you go also. So like the lower you go, like and then
It's
it
less
just gets
and less,
less
yeah.
and less, right? And so and then like one of my legs, I forget which one it is, but like it had more feeling than the other. So like if I'm in the shower, if like the water is too hot or something, like it's not. I don't get the hot feeling, but it's like super tingly. Like it's just like tingles a lot to where you know like something ain't right.
Not right.
Something not right. So that I get that kind of feeling. But one of my legs, if I'm looking away and you touch it, I don't know. But in the other leg, if you touch it, like I can feel
something.
When they do the
this
Asian
one. Yeah, I
test.
can feel it. Yeah,
That's why they do
I
with
can
a
feel it
toothpick.
little. No, and I had
They want it to be
they did
light.
what's it called for me? The needles with the what they call that shit?
I don't know. They did mine with a toothpick.
acupuncture therapy?
They did acupuncture
Okay.
with me. Yeah.
Acupuncture is good for spinal
It's
cord
good for you,
injuries.
yeah.
Yeah, and it lets you know like where you are and stuff.
That's why I
shit
miss
with it. So
access.
yeah, that's what I'm. So I'm in complete
Free access.
Free access.
level L1. I might be, so which is supposed to be about,
and people
it's somewhere.
Your injury can change.
It can change.
So
change over
keep
time.
going to your doctor and make sure you have a spinal cord injury doctor because that's the most important. A regular doctor,
they don't know shit.
They're not going to know about your injury. So you need a spinal cord injury doctor to tell you like, okay, you're progressing, you're doing this because you, and make sure you get, because this is, I have to go to do one this year. That's what I promised. I haven't had an x-ray in so long. I have to go get an x-ray. So I don't even know where the bullet is. And that's important. I still have the bullet in my body. Do you guys still have the bullet?
Yeah, I do also.
Oh, we all have the bullet?
It was more dangerous to take it out.
That's what they tell us. But I just feel like I feel like the doctors be scared and they don't try enough if you don't have the right amount of money. If you got money, they gonna take that shit out. It's things that they could have did.
The
doctors,
surgery.
We gonna have an episode on what doctors could have done. And
I think they probably got me injured. Really.
Yeah, they probably
fucked around my
cut my playing
shit.
around.
Yeah. Oops! Oh fuck! He can't feel it.
He wasn't gonna feel it anyway.
I swear, it was the bullet. That's it.
Just another non-NFL.
He's never gonna know I cut his spinal cord.
Another gang member.
That's it.
Bob, take him out.
Take his spinal cord. Save a piece of it.
Shit.
Yeah, but I feel like no matter what your injury level is, work out.
Yeah,
because
make sure you work out.
You want to keep your body healthy.
That helps also, yeah.
And you never know what type of things that they'll create for us in the future, but you want to have your body healthy. You don't want pressure sores. You want your body to be able to still flow and function in that muscle mass.
Right.
Drink Ensures. If you're allergic to them, ask your doctor for something different. Take vitamins. I take my vitamins every day, multivitamins, because we suffer, a lot of people with spinal cord injuries, and we wouldn't even know we suffer from osteoporosis because we don't even walk. So your bone density
is messed up.
You fall or something, you can break your bone way easier than somebody that is actually working out every day.
Okay. And the last question is, do we still catheterize? And if not, how would we start going on our own?
Okay.
So we could, and it's good that we asking those questions because we all do certain different things.
Everyone is different.
I catheterize because I'm the only one that catheterize here, right? Yeah. So I catheterize, meaning, so what a catheterize is basically, it's like a little tool that help you urinate. So I know when I gotta pee, you know what I'm saying? But I don't empty it to get it out. I can't empty all by myself. So I could pee sometimes, but I can't empty out all of it. So, and then that's also causes UTI if you...
And kidney infection.
Yeah, if you leave the urine inside your bladder. So you gotta make sure you empty out. So I cath like 7 times a day. And it's funny because when I was on my feet, I didn't know I used the bathroom so much. And not until I got in the chair, I'm like, damn, I'm a pissy nigga. I'm a pissy dude. I piss a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I catheterize. And also though, but when say if I have the sensation, because I know when I gotta pee, when I got the sensation, I could try to force it out and I push down my stomach, but I know I'm not getting everything out. That's why I need a catheter. I need to catheterize sometimes. But yeah.
I was catheterizing probably for 6 months up until after my injury, and then they sent me to a urologist. And then they did a test where they make you drink a shit ton of water.
I did that.
And then they give you an ultrasound.
That's what's cool.
Then they give you an ultrasound, and then they check your bladder. They see that it's full, and then they make you go pee, empty your bladder, and then they check it again. If you empty out, I believe it's 90% of the urine or 95%, then you're good. And I happened to empty out the whole thing, and then they was like, "Oh, you don't need to catheterize anymore," because catheter is the thing that they don't tell you. The catheters give you the UTI.
Yeah, correct.
Because you're putting a foreign object inside your body and out every day.
Correct. Yeah.
Some of us need it because at that point, before I was able to do it, I needed it. But what I did do that helped me, and everybody's injury is different, so this helped me, and it might help somebody else, but you can try it. I sat on the commode chair. Remember, they sent us all home with the commode chair because my bathroom wasn't accessible. Like some of us, when we got injured, we weren't even living in accessible homes. I wasn't living in an accessible home. So I would sit on the commode chair, and every day I used to just get on that toilet, right from my bed, like transfer, like, oop, and then sit there and then just push. Like the same way I would go to the bathroom in the morning when I wake up, go pee, and then it's like, I felt the little tinkle come out, and then I'm like, oh shit, like, and then it started, drip? and then from that little drip turned into me filling it up, and then my mother was like, wow, and then that's when I did it at the doctor, and they was like, okay, that's cool. So I say try it every day, like it's a mental thing. This injury is more mental than physical. Because you can still physically feel certain things that you're not able to move. I be in the bathroom sometimes in the shower, like Kill Bill, like move, big toe, move, and I was literally just sitting there forcing myself, but not straining because you don't want to strain and mess up your muscles. And I was just, I almost fucking did it just now like a retard. Let me pee on myself. But
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory. And I just did it, and I retrained my body to pee again. Because that catheter, especially for women, that it gives us the worst UTIs. And it's painful.
And make sure you're doing it in the clean version for guys.
And you're doing it every day. So if you have to do it, my tips to you: keep your hands clean. It's not a joke. Hand sanitizer. Gloves. Because you're doing it. Because I used to get lazy too. Like fuck it, and then you realize, damn, a UTI instant. But you have to be clean. You have to use that iodine. You have to make sure you use a new kit. Don't be using old kits. And if you have to use an old kit, boil it. Make sure you sanitize it, sterilize it. Yeah. That's the most important part. And if you're having trouble with those, there's so many other programs you can DM and ask for access for help and stuff, and we'll help you. What about you?
So I was catheterizing because that's what they taught me in the hospital. So I was catheterizing. I was hospitalized for like 5 months, and then when I got released, I was catheterizing for like, I say maybe like a couple months, 2 or 3 months maybe. And then I had a home health aide at the time. I had a commode also. So I had
your home health aide.
I had a home health aide. Now that's this one like the sis. We wasn't like the other one.
Yeah, baby, come catheterize me.
My other home health aide tried to fuck. My other home health aide tried to fuck her. They tried to.
They succeeded.
Yeah, it was nigga.
Hey, put this catheter up my.
So all right, but she was like the sis, and I was like, I remember being on the commode, and as soon as I would get on the commode, it was like the urine would be leaking out already. She was like, push. Why don't you try to push? And when I would try to push, it would actually come. Like I would just push like from my stomach, and it would come. I noticed. I'm like, damn. And then as I did that, I stopped with the catheters and stuff. But the thing was, I wasn't getting it all out. And that's what was giving me the UTIs. I was getting UTIs like really frequent at first. Like, man, I was.
Because you didn't go to the urologist, you was just doing it yourself.
Exactly.
Like nobody diagnosed. Okay.
Right, nobody diagnosed me. Right, thinking I know it all, and my dumb ass was still catching a bunch of UTIs, and I was hospitalized like every month because of them shits, man.
Because you just didn't want to even use it.
Yeah. It came to a point I was just like, man, I'm not using that anymore. I can do everything. I'm always trying to.
So you felt like it was more of a pride thing?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely that too, and then pride and just ignorance also, not knowing, everything about my injury, and so yeah. But as years went on, but then I did the test that you did also, and but they can detect how much urine you have left in your
You emptied most of it.
Yeah, and I emptied most of it, but then the doctor was telling me, like, he said, listen, you're getting up like basically too early, like you still have some left. And that's when, so now like I sit extra few, I sit a little longer to make sure, cause what see for me it's just like being lazy, because like while I'm peeing and shit, while I'm urinating, I get over, I'll be over it. I think it's, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool, I'm good. But now I sit those extra few seconds or whatever, or a minute or whatever, just to make sure I empty out fully, so that I don't, and I've been good, thank God, like for the past, I haven't caught a UTI in like it's been over 3 years. Thank God.
That's good.
That's a blessing. Mind you, we talking about someone who would catch them.
I'm talking about for them like every other month.
I went from catching them every month to, like, and then went to like at least like 5-6 times a year I was catching one. That was like kind of crazy, like, but now, like I said, I've been blessed. So the past few years I haven't caught one. I've been good.
So with UTIs, I feel like that's a big topic, because a lot of us in the spinal cord injury, we suffer from those, and those are really bad because they can turn into something worse. They start off as something simple, and then when that medication no longer works, you have a problem. I say try natural therapies. You can actually get cranberry supplements.
Pills,
You can actually eat cranberries. They actually help, like eating healthier. And a lot of us, we don't like to use public bathrooms, because that's my problem. When I'm out, I won't use the bathroom, and I'll hold my pee until I get home, because I can feel when I have to pee. I do everything on my own, but it's like I'll hold my pee a lot. And then that's the problem, because then after a while, your bladder says, fuck you, I'm not holding this shit no more, and then you can become incontinent just from doing that. You know what I mean? So
keep your little care kit.
You want to be constructive. Keep wipes on you.
Keep wipes on you, gloves.
And then when people ask me, keep if I know I'm going out for a night of drinking, I'll wear like one of the Depends or whatever, and it helps me to be more comfortable, because if I don't know if the bathroom's going to be accessible, I don't know if this or that, but I'm going to make sure that I'm not smelling pissy and shit like that, because it happens. We have our accidents and we have our days. Don't feel ashamed of that. Don't let anybody feel ashamed of that. This is our life, and if anybody can't handle it, don't be around them. And also, you guys, we're saying this from our perspective, and I feel like because a lot of you guys, y'all fuck with us and y'all understand of us, but some of us, y'all will just jump into the comments, like, just ready to disagree. We're all saying this from our own perspective and what works for us. Maybe it could work for you.
Right.
Maybe it won't. but just try it out.
Mind you, the doctors tell you no two injuries are the same. So what might work for me might not work.
We can both have the same exact injury, same exact
And
diagnosis,
still,
and
right.
still have different shit.
And the most important, our sexual organs work. Thank God, you see what I'm saying? Because that's, you know what I mean? You know, but that's another thing. Everybody can't, you know, they have to figure out what works for them. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to say can't.
Another thing is also, sometimes like what I noticed, like a lot of times I thought I had UTIs. A lot of times you're backed up. Being that we're not able to walk, being that we're not able to walk, our digestive system isn't the same as people who can walk. You know, that's the thing about being able to walk. That's it helps them go easier. Us sitting down, and it's like our bodies aren't made to sit down all day, so our digestive tract doesn't function properly the way that it should. So a lot of times, you know, that's why I always promote like eating, like having a healthy diet and working out. Because it helps you go. Like that's why I stand up and I do my workouts and stuff like that, because it definitely helps me. And I do my smoothies, certain, you know, my greens and stuff like that. It helps with with going and stuff like that, which also helps with the spasms. It helps with the spasms as well, and it helps with the UTIs. You don't catch them as much. You get what I'm saying? So that's what just try to
eat clean.
Yeah, eat clean. Yeah, so
your diet has a lot to do with it.
These some healthy motherfuckers. I be eating bullshit, but let me listen.
And I mean, the only time I do drinking is probably right here. I don't drink when I go up because I know it sucks. Because I already know. I don't even drink that much.
Nigga, you got wine glasses at
I drink
home.
wine. That's for show. That's showcase.
Nigga, Jesse be I'm getting drunk tonight, baby.
No, that's New Year. That's showcase. But I don't drink. Only time I drink is here. It's because I know, because you know what I'm saying.
What causes it? What comes
so I
from
try to
stay
away from it. It's mad annoying. You can't have fun.
I be like, fuck it, yo.
She don't give a fuck.
That's why now, like I party, bro. I be like, and I can be in the middle of the floor and like not drink.
Whole fucking
the whole party be drunk.
Oh my God.
I can be like around everyone, and everyone could be drinking and smoking or whatever, and I could be the only one like and be dead sober and still enjoying myself and having a good time, because there was a point where like I remember every time I touched like Hennessy or liquor or something,
you know it's coming.
Literally the next day or 2 days later, I had a UTI, and I just got tired of those and living with like that type of lifestyle, because like it just wasn't worth it. Like knowing that you could, like you said, you couldn't have fun.
Can't have fun
every time. So I just learned to live without it. Yeah,
I heard beer is good though. Like beer make you pee a lot. Yeah.
That's why I'm working on a cure for us, because people like me like to get fucked up. And there's nothing wrong with drinking alcohol, and there's nothing wrong with being a motherfucker. And then you know what I don't get? When I sit there and if I was to drink Fantas all day, they would call me fantastic, right? But they call me an alcoholic because I drink alcohol. No, fuck you guys, okay? And listen, if you're an alcoholic, don't take offense to it. You just OD. I drink on occasion and once in a blue, and then I enjoy myself, okay? I drink on the show. Justin's not gonna make me feel bad, because there's nothing wrong with alcohol.
Jesse's not gonna make me feel
and when
bad.
when you're young and you're living your fucking life, go out there and have a drink. If you can't handle
What you like to drink?
I like to drink Hennessy. I used
you
to
like that demon.
I used to like Casamigos.
I can't drink Henny.
No, because I gave up.
Yeah, now that I'm older,
the last 6 months,
it might take me out.
The last 6 months, I gave up alcohol. I was only drinking wine.
I'm talking about Hennessy. I can't drink Henny no more.
No, Hennessy just put me to sleep. I
definitely can't do shots.
If I do Henny,
forget about it.
Even
the Casamigos make you feel crazy.
Yeah,
that shit.
I need.
I can see why people drink that shit. That shit make you feel.
You know what I like? I could mess with the Douce.
Because it's sweet, it's smoother.
It's smooth, and I mix something with it.
Pineapple juice.
Cool. Yeah. But at the most, I'm like usually I'm doing wine. If I'm trying to get like really turned up, or like something like concert or something I'm doing, or I'm out, I'm really having fun, I could do some Douce or something.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Casamigos do catch you too though.
Palooza, Tequila Fest, good shit.
I don't know, but
I tried to get with the Casamigos wave.
I can't do a Henny no more.
I can't do the Henny either. Yeah, Henny.
I can still do Henny. So if anybody wants to buy me a bottle of Henny Privilege,
send them in.
Hennessy Privilege. We don't do the cheap. We don't do the regular Henny anymore.
Ooh,
Hennessy Privilege.
talk your shit.
Thank you. Send that. I don't like white Henny. That's nasty. What else do I like? I like Malibu, the coconut Malibu.
Malibu, yeah.
Malibu Breeze. Oh my God, that's so good. Yeah.
Child of Malibu, I just did a commercial with you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we sponsored.
Yeah, bro did a little commercial text.
Shout out to Malibu.
Shout out to Jesse for that. But
all right. So those are the questions. You guys can send in more questions as the season goes along.
Another episode will answer you guys' questions.
Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year, guys.
We want to wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Let's change it up. let's wrap it up on something else. What y'all want to
Something
do?
funny. Okay, so
Y'all
let's
wanna
wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with shit that we not tolerating this year since it's the new year.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like, what you not tolerating this year? Jesse gonna close it up. What you not tolerating?
I gotta think of this one. This was a good one.
What I'm not tolerating.
What you not tolerating?
What you not tolerating? What you not?
What
When
these
you not?
bitches
When
can't
you
come
not? When they
with?
can't
What they
come.
gotta come
When they.
Let you know.
What they gotta bring to? What you not tolerating?
No bums. No bums.
No bum
no
bitch.
Bum bitches.
No
No
bum-
bad energy.
no bum
None
nigga.
of that. Yeah, none of that
No
shit.
bum
Like,
energy.
Okay.
yeah, some women like they be toxic and they don't even know it, and they just
don't
be
know.
bums and they just
want
be
you to
want
just pay
to.
they
They
shit
want to.
with
Yeah,
rent.
they want to feed off of you and just like.
the fly boy
Nah,
lifestyle.
they see the.
Tell them this is a fly boy lifestyle.
I don't know about a fly
Not
girl
for the
lifestyle. That's a fly boy
not for the
lifestyle.
fly, not for the fly
I
girl.
don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just, this is, yeah, y'all got to
ain't
step
tolerate no
y'all
bums.
shit up too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, if y'all want to get somebody, you see a guy that's ambitious and driven, like, you got to be that in order to get with a nigga.
A pretty face ain't just
I'm
cutting
you
it
got
no
a
more.
fat ass and all that.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not
you can
cutting
sit
no
on the
more.
chair for a little bit.
That's it.
After that, I'm kicking your ass
Can't
off
spend
and
the
I'm
night,
getting the next.
though.
Yeah, you can't. I'm on to the
Pow.
because you got to be better than that. So 2022, no bum. I'm saying
That's a good fucking one.
That's a good one. I like that one.
2022. We not tolerating. What is it? What can I say? How can you say? Okay. I'm not tolerating no disrespect from nobody. You get one shot at fucking disrespect,
No
and as soon as you
disrespect.
disrespect me, I'm not gonna go back with you. You're just gonna be like, why is nothing going through anymore? No, nothing. Like, this shit can't go through, non-delivery, nothing. And if you try to call me no caller ID, instant block and delete. Fuck is you talking about? No disrespect from nobody, from friends, family, whoever. It's not no, oh, that's your auntie, oh, that's your cousin, oh, that's your best friend. If you are fucking
cousin.
disrespectful and you think you're gonna disrespect me, I'm a queen and I deserve respect, and I give respect too. So if you think you're gonna disrespect me, you out of here.
Say that.
Okay.
What about you? Which one you tolerating from the
I'm not tolerating. I like lot. No, I like lot of shit. I like the bump
Nah,
stuff.
don't
I like-
piggyback, nigga.
Nah,
Say what you gonna
fire.
say.
Let me see. I ain't think about this one. No.
What you was just saying? No guy friends. If you my bitch, no guy friends. No guy friends.
Fred, you get me in trouble.
You
Always trouble. Troublemaker. Let me see. Freddy the troublemaker.
Stress my boy out.
I have a gray hair right there. Let me see. I don't know. What we not tolerating? Because I don't play that shit anyway.
Jesse don't play
be with
shit.
we ain't
Jamaican, he
tolerating.
don't got no room for nothing.
Excuses.
No excuses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck with me. Like, let's stop making no excuses. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tolerating no excuses because we all got 24 hours in a day. We all could get shit done. Let's just get it done. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get this shit done, man. Let's go get it. So this is episode 17. We ain't tolerating no excuses, no bum
None of
joints,
that.
and no disrespect.
Period.
And
Period.
make sure y'all share, y'all like, y'all subscribe. And this is episode 17.
And we out.
Deuces.